Today, our topic is grief and beyond the light. My name is Pratik, I'm your host, and today we are going to discuss about some important or some kind of sad topic condolence, and grief. If you know the meaning about it, well and good, but if you don't, go onto the Google and search it about the grief. GRIEF, grief and condolence. When someone dies, then we show the condolences and we feel grief if that person was very closest to us. So now, and beyond the light, what happened when person died? There's a lot of movies, lot of stories, lot of uh, beliefs people have about it. And when person died into the room and their relatives sitting around him, but their soul may be in that room and seeing him, and they can hear it everything, but that soul feeling nothing, feeling no fear, no, have nothing, but he can see everything, he can hear every and each word, the relatives crying around them, sitting swirling to him. And when the soul see that light which is coming through the sky to take him with him, there is a lot of stories and beliefs in different according to the religions. But I belongs to the Hindu dharma, so in our dharma, the soul, the God comes. It's not a god, but the gods soul with him into the heaven, and that's depend on your sins. If you did something, some great work, if you are honest person and kind person, then you will go into the heaven. But if not, you are very kind of a bad person. You were very bad person. You did a very sins. You are a sinner. Then that will take you into the inferno, and they will give you a punishment, uh, several pain for your sinners, to pay your soul. You need to expiate. You need to expiating for those sinners which you did. I have a fear for from death. I don't want when it comes in about the disease or about the accident, so the person feel yearly, person in people's mind, the yearly thoughts comes one by one, that that can be happen again, that can be happen next, maybe I could die, that kind of eerie thoughts, and that's swirling around their mind, and people sometimes get afraid to it, and those thoughts just move around in their mind, swirling around their mind, and but their thoughts are not stay for a long time. These thoughts are fleeting, just coming and going, not lasting for a long time. It's a very short period amount of time. Their thoughts are very fleeting. Yeah, and sometimes people hit their head through the needle, and cause they think about that they are gonna die anytime. The soul can go out through the body, but they don't want to leave this body. They don't want to leave their loving and kind families. They don't want to leave their money. They don't want to leave their house. But eventually, they have to leave everything. We all have to leave everything. And after punishment, your soul will be unsoiled with sinners. Crush and trample your arrogance now, because your arrogance are the big enemy, are the real enemy, which is stopping you to do something good, to talk uh, with people and spread some love. That things are stopping you from it. So, in my opinion, we all people have maybe only 18 years maximum, according to today's generation, who is not doing exercise, who is not doing workout. And second reason is that food. People are using fertilizers, the detrimental chemicals in it, and that chemicals deteriorating our health as well. So how do we expect that we would live for 100 years? There, that's a rare case. In 100 people, that one person would live 100 years who is doing exercise every day, having a healthy food, who has no addiction, no any other kind of drinking and drugs and other bad habits, who is not consuming anything that affect their body. Don't expect anything more, and just spread love and live your life, live your 70 and 80 days. If we are 25, if you are in your 30s, if you are in your 35, then you have not 20, not 80 years, you have only 40 to 35 years left as well. So, moral of the story is that don't be arrogant, don't be rude with people, don't behave vulgarly, spread love, feel jubilant about yourself, and live your life happily. Spread love, love your family, do good things that will keep your mind away from distress, because you have only one life and you have a very short amount of time. You're thinking that you have time, but in reality, you don't have, because every single day is yours. Every day, sun will rise, and now every day you have to wake up and foster yourself to live. So don't spend your pivotal time into your phones. Come out, get out of it, get rid of it. You don't have an idea about your time, what you're doing with it. Time is the valuable asset. Don't invest it into wrong things. If that thing is not adding a value into your life, so don't use that. I hope you all guys are understood it well. We shouldn't have fear about the death. That will come when the right time will come. So don't care about it, but just live your life with love, with good vibes. Speak speak good words. Don't use bad and abusing words for someone that hurts him. That would be a great thing for you. And I know you all guys are doing well. Keep chasing your dreams. So try to understand these all things. I hope you all are practicing your English language well. That was all about our topic, and we have lot of books are there available like Grief and the Beyond the Light. That book is also good to read. If someone passed away, which where he was maybe he was very closest to you, so you can read that book as well. Yeah, it's a good book. You should prefer to read that. So now, couple more minutes and I gotta go. I hope you all are practicing your language and fostering yourself every day to learn it. Always encourage yourself to do that every day because you need to take a small steps that to build your own heaven. Just collect small things. Don't run in behind the big ones. You're not gonna get anything, or maybe you will lose those things which you already have. So don't do that. Just take small steps, tiny steps, gradually, and achieve things one by one. That would be helpful for you. So yeah, I hope and I wonder that you'll do that. And yesterday it was the special day for us. We have reached 50 episodes. We have hit that number 50. So I'm glad about it. And thank you for joining me, and thank you for listening my podcast. And we are a family. Like that podcast is also yours. It's about a knowledge. It's not a podcast or that kind of thing. It's about a knowledge. If you learn something from it, so that would be the precious gift for me. I don't have any other intention to it. I just want make yourself little better in English language as much as I can, and as much as a knowledge I have. So I just always wanna try to give you my best. Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, and please subscribe so that you can get a notification. Hit the gong. That will also help you to get a knowledge whenever I'll upload the new topic, new one. You will get notification easily because in a day we get hundreds of notifications. So please keep on track. Listen every day. Listening is the only key, and there is a four pillars in English language: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. You need to focus on and cover all these four topics to get a fluency in that language, and listening is a useful part of it. So listen it, keep listening, but you need to listen every day constantly to get an idea about it. So yeah, now I gotta go. If you have any queries, comments, and opinions, please let me know. Leave your thoughts below. I'll definitely read it and I'll definitely cover it into our upcoming podcast. Thank you very much, you guys all, and love you all. Keep fostering yourself. You have a great day, all. But first, we will discuss about some useful vocabulary words. So, let's start. First one is embroidery. 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 If you want to note it down, so please, that will also help you when you will encounter those words while you're reading, while you're listening, any activity you're doing in English language. So yeah, it would be helpful for you. So first one is embroidery. Let's take an example. Amy's mother wants Amy's to learn embroidery. Embroidery means is kind of a sew. SEW. Sew means when you stitching your clothes with using the thread or needle. So embroidery is kind of a thing which is mostly people, mostly women do that to give a touch to a cloth in a different manner. So embroidery. Next one is pounding nails. Pounding means hitting and striking again and again, frequently, constantly. So pounding nails into the plank of the wood means hitting the nail with the hammer constantly and frequently. So pounding the nail. Or we can take another example like pounding heart. Your heart is beating very with speed frequently. So pounding means it's kind of a speed. Something is happening with speed and swiftly. So pounding hard after the intense workout. After the intense workout, she could feel her pounding heart in her chest, and she starts gasping as well. So, pounding headache. After a long hours of study, I felt pounding headache yesterday, and then I take a rest. Pounding pulse. Pounding pulse means your veins, your blood is running very fast into your veins. So it's a pounding pulse. Pounding pulse. There was someone pounding on the door demanding to be let in. So these kind of examples, pounding fear, pounding determination, and we can use that in a different context. Pounding away, she was pounding away at the keyboard, trying to finish her report. Go very fast to the keyboard to finish their report as soon as possible. Eerily, it means a fearful situation. Awful, eerily, or fearfully means eerily silent. The abandoned house was eerily silent, means the house is haunted house maybe. A fear means the house is feels like a fearful. Whenever someone passing through their house, they feel eerily uh, voices, eerily code voices in the night. So eerily quiet The forest was eerily quiet with not a single sound to be heard. So don't go into the forest in the midnight. So eerily still, the water in the lake was eerily still. There is no movement into the water, and it feels like a field.